This is Kasenda Estate. Kasenda Estate, basically, it is a family estate. We live by generations. Literally, my grandfather was here. He took his time. Then when my dad came, he also took his time. My big brothers were there. They took their time. Now it's my turn. So during my turn, I'll talk about few past. Then we don't need to do away with the past. Basically, it's a family land that comprises of several acres, ranging to 1,500 acres. That's huge land. On this huge land, we managed to have 500 acres of banana. We've introduced a new crop called cocoa. I think all of you have heard of cocoa. Basically, here in the Toro region, it used to only grow in Ubundubujo, only. But now we're having the cocoa right here in Kasenda, yielding. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proudly to tell you that cocoa is a cash crop, really cash crop. You guys, as you're growing up, you have few land, you have a small piece of land. What comes into your head is cocoa and coffee. These things are really ranging into together. For now, you may think, we used to think that you can't plant a crop that takes 3 years to grow. But 3 years is really nothing. Nothing. You can have your crops grown within a period of 4 years. You just leave work and relax. So we have managed to go to 180 acres of cocoa, newly planted. On 180, we have around 60 productive of cocoa. So we also have coffee. In coffee, we have two types. We have Arabica and Robusta. Arabica, we have 320 acres. For Robusta, we have 83 acres. So we also do other crops like matoke, like apple banana, the small bananas you normally eat. That one is on 80 acres. We have vanilla, 10 acres. We have farmland, 10 acres. So basically, the whole of the land is really occupied. We are really occupied it properly. So basically, we, as this group, we are going only to focus on coffee. Right now, from here, we shall go into the fields. One, we shall visit the nursery, the beginning of everything. So we shall venture into how we pick the coffee, how we float the coffee process system, until to the consuming. So anything that concerns coffee, please, you are really free to ask.
Shukran sana. So my name is Elizabeth Mbao. Please call me Liz if you like. So Madam here is a force to reckon with in the International Women for Coffee Association. That is our first connection. So she belongs to the Uganda chapter and I belong to the Kenya chapter. My background is in coffee or as a sustainability advisor. So I represent this company. It's a German roastery. So I'm here because I'm not familiar with Robusta. And especially because Uganda is such a force to reckon with. You have done very well, so I'm here to learn, but also to exchange notes with you. Thank you so much.
Wilks. So whenever the coffee is covered, these insects will try to build on the stem of the coffee. When they do that, they will start sucking the sweetness. No coffee is sweet when it's young, it's sweet. So it attracts these insects. So whenever they make a base, that means they will make a house down into the leaves. If they do that, they make aeration into the leaves, into the roots, hence the coffee will not be stable. Two, it will start sucking. You know, a crop does not suck that the leaves will suck the water. It's the gravity that compresses the leaves to have the water go up into the leaves. So whenever we're having colds of insects on the stems, that means that compression is going to be low into the leaves. Two, whenever they build there, that means they will start. You have seen the coffee that has some. These are the insects. The black ones. So they have already started coming. So on that, they are going to start sucking the sweetness that's supposed to be entering into the coffee bean. Yeah. So to control that, we make basins. Two, easy to so that the rains can go penetrate into the soils. When they penetrate, that means these leaves are going to thicken. As they thicken, they will grow. So making shade and wet soils down to the coffee. So whenever it's sunny season, we don't have any problem. We pay a kilo of coffee at 500. So if at all it's a family on weekend, these people will go home with 100,000 and 50,000, which is so good into the village. It helps them a good living. So this is how they pick the coffee. They pick the red cherry, because it's very hard to tell these people not to make mistakes. I know now we have mistakes in this coffee. We are not supposed to pick this coffee. We're supposed to pick it. But explaining to these people becomes hard. So what we do, whenever these guys pick the coffee, we'll do what they call screening. As it's going to be another process that I'm going to take you through. Back into the stepmother's position. So at the end of the day, we have workers that we specialize to do that, to make family planning for the bananas. Remove dead bugs, we remove unproductive leaves. We remove the suckers, more especially. So we try to put light into the stem. Light is really needed, but not all that much. So you don't have to have your coffee so thick; it will not flower. We go!
Trabajo. Una meroli curva.
Guys, move.
day to you all. I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of blown away by this. I came the first week of September to visit Uganda, as I'm one of the Caribbean, St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, has tasked me with bringing Ugandan coffee back to the islands. So I said, to be able to do that, I really need to know what the plant. They said, well, you know, coffee is a red bean. I said, red? Then they said it grows on a plant. I said, a plant? I said, wait a minute, let me just go to Uganda. And I came here, and it was just blown away with the whole process, the cupping, what this young man here is doing with this whole farm. It's just amazing, man. Please, hats off to him. I came to Barista House in my 3 weeks I was here for just a quick 6 hour visit, and ended up being for 2 days. I was so impressed with the work that Annette is doing with the Barista House. I said, I just got to be involved. And I asked her if there's something I could do, maybe help do some sponsor and help her out a little bit. And she said, oh yeah, it's some shit you can do without question. So I've kind of lent my support for that. And I'm just excited. This is money, right? You all are going to be baristas. And these baristas in the United States, they make real money. Over here, y'all make real talent. So you have the talent, you merge that with the money, and you're going to be living a real good life. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you all so much for inviting me. This woman here is amazing. She's phenomenal. You have a great leader. And then I saw her little plaques, but she don't want some little international coffee barista of the year awards. I was like, get out of here. That ain't about nothing.